Hi everyone, Kevin, alcoholic.
Hey, Kevin.
It's my first time attending this meeting. I'm actually from Boston, Massachusetts. I'm here for the Super Bowl.
We're glad to have you.
You know, I thank you all for sharing your stories. A couple of the biggest problems I've had in my life, one of them was social anxiety, and public speaking was never even an option for me. Like, this was never an option for me. The second thing was my battle with alcohol. There was two big problems in my life for a long time. You know, it's a big step for me. AA has kind of just become a part of my life. You know, I just started attending some meetings back in Massachusetts, and they've really, you know, before I would really just, I wasn't getting myself involved in them because I was telling myself I can't relate to any of you people. Like, I was so blind to it. I said, I'm nothing like any of you. But the truth is, I'm like all of you. I'm like, we're all alike. We all have problems. And, you know, I like referring to movies, and, you know, a movie that I just recently saw that kind of really touched me. A Star is Born.
Me too.
And so that movie, Bradley Cooper has kind of become an inspiration to me. He really has, because I learned that he was a drug addict and an alcoholic until he was 29 years old. And from that age, he decided to stop doing those things. And by the time he turned 35 years old, he got the movie The Hangover. That was his first movie. And, you know, think about that, 29 to 35. I mean, that's a short period of time. And from that moment, at 35 years old, he became one of the biggest superstars on the planet. And I was just thinking to myself, wow, this guy who was a drug addict and an alcoholic, if he can do it, why can't I do it? You know, and so I finally, you know, I had the courage to make the decision to stop drinking September 23rd, 2018. I'll never forget the day. I'll never forget that day. I woke up in a hospital room. You know, I saw the lights. I literally saw the lights flashing on me in the hospital room, and I was handcuffed and ankle cuffed to the bed. And to be honest with you, I wasn't scared. I woke up and I was at peace. Like, I felt like someone was in that room with me. I kid you not. I felt like someone was in the room with me. And I used to listen to people say, like, these religious things and spiritual things, and I used to say, you people are crazy. Like, that doesn't make sense to me. I don't get it. But now I kind of understand, because I felt it myself. And when I finally, you know, everything came back to me that morning, it was 9 a.m. in the morning, and the nurse said, "Good morning." Like, I'll never forget the two words, "Good morning. Do you remember what you did last night?" I said, "I have no clue what I did last night." I said, "Did I hurt anybody?" She said, "No, you did not hurt anybody, but you got into a little fight with the police, and there was a cop sitting in the room with me." From that day forward, I swear my life has taken a turn for the best, and it's because I made the decision to quit drinking. It really is. Everything bad that happened in my life was because of alcohol, and so every day I just tell myself, I'm not going to drink today. And so it's really been a positive thing for me. And since that date, I hit rock bottom, and, you know, a couple positive things that have happened for me. I bought a new car recently. I still have my job. I was lucky enough to keep my job, and I'm lucky enough to be alive and healthy. And I'm moving into a new apartment. The day I get back to Boston from the Super Bowl, I'm moving into a new apartment. And just being at the Super Bowl and being sober for me is like, that's huge. That's huge for me. That really is. Like, a big event like this used to be like, I would be drunk right now. Like, at this time, I would be. I really would. I would be drunk right now. And so it's incredible. And yesterday I was downtown in Atlanta. I met Greg Olson. I met Rob Ryan. I met, like, celebrities, and I had the courage to go up to them being sober, which I never had before. I needed to have drinks in me to do that stuff. So it's exciting for me. It's like a new beginning almost, and I'm glad to be here today in this meeting. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.